students, today is our next class of spoken English. I think you all are okay and wish you a very good morning and tell me how is your status? How are you all? I think you all are very fine. How is your study going on? Very nice. Okay. And how is your best subject status? Is it going on very well? Okay. Today, I think I have completed some idioms in the last class. So, I will complete in this class the idioms. Okay. This will help you to speak English very well. If any idiom is repeated by me, please inform. Okay? Write down in your copy. After that, we will discuss about today's topic. I think today there is some topic like Operation Sindoor or a book fair or last football, World Cup football. Okay. After that, we learn about idioms and then we will discuss about today's topic. Okay. Write down in your copy. First, idiom. 0 in 1. 0 in 1. Zero in 1. Write down in your copy. 0 in 1. The meaning is focus closely on something. Focus closely on something. On something. Focus closely on something. Okay? I am giving you an example. Such thing that you are in a problem and you have to solve your problem. So, what do you do? You have to focus on your problem to get out the solve. That is called 0 in 1. Okay? Am I clear? Next, the idiom is you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't. You can't have. CAN''T. You can't have your cake. The spelling is CAKE, cake. And eat, 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 too, too. The meaning is cannot enjoy two opposite things. Cannot enjoy two opposite things. Such you think that you have gone to a marriage party. There are two types of menu. One veg and other is non-veg. Can you enjoy in both menu? I think no. The marriage party will give you the option either veg or non-veg. So, You can't enjoy two opposite things. Okay, am I clear? Okay, the next idiom is when pigs fly. When pigs, Pigs, pigs fly. When pigs fly, the meaning is something that will never happen. Something that will never happen. That will never happen. Shubhadeep, when you are asking me something, so you have to maintain the manners of this class. So you should ask like this. Please repeat. Not like happen, not like what, not like this. Okay. When you want to listen from me again, so you have to maintain your manners. The mannerism is please repeat. Okay. Okay. So when pigs fly, the meaning is something that will never happen. Okay. And the next idiom is up in the air. Up, up, in the air, air, air. Students, I want to notice you one thing, that when I am talking with you, please concentrate in my pronunciation. That will help you to pronounce a good English. Okay, I will take your pronunciation class later. First, I am learning about grammar. Okay, after that, I will take the class of the pronunciation. But till that, you have to notice the pronunciation, what I am uttering. Okay, so what I am telling, up in the air, the meaning is uncertain. Uncertain, uncertain, uncertain. And the next idiom is throw in the towel. Throw, Throw, throw in the towel, Towel, throw in the towel. The meaning is give up. The meaning is give up. I want to notice you again one thing, that give up is a phrasal verb. In class 9 or class 8, in your syllabus, phrasal verb is present, I think, in English. And the meaning of the give up is quit, that leave something. Okay, so throw in the towel meaning is give up. Next, the idiom is not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. The meaning is not something one likes, not meaning one likes. Next, not my cup of tea. Okay, and the meaning is not something one likes. Likes, likes. Then the next idiom is feel under the weather. Fill, F-E-E-L, fill under the weather. W-E-A-T-H-E-R, fill under the weather. The meaning is feel sick. F-E-E-L, feel sick. Okay. Okay. So I think she is new in the class, and then you write down in your copy. Feel under the weather. The meaning is feel sick. Okay. Or unwell. Both are right. Feel sick or unwell. Next, the idiom is don't judge. The spelling is J-U-D-G-E. J-U-D-G-E. Don't judge. A book. Don't judge a book by its cover. By its cover. C-O-V-E-R. Don't judge a book by its cover. The meaning is don't judge based on appearance. Don't judge based, B-A-S-E-D, based on appearance. Appearance spelling is A-P-P-E-A-R-A-N-C-E, appearance. Next, the idiom is X marks the spot. X, the alphabet X, okay, marks, M-A-R-K-S, marks the spot. X marks the spot. Okay, the meaning is the exact location. The meaning is exact location. E-X-A-C-T, exact location. L-O-C-A-T-I-O-N, exact location. Next, the idiom is vanish into the thin air. Vanish, V-A-N-I-S-H, vanish in the thin air. T-H-I-N, thin air. The meaning is disappear. D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R. I am repeating. D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R. Disappear suddenly. Disappear suddenly. S-U-D-D-E-N-L-Y. Disappear suddenly. Everyone is clear? Okay. The next idiom is quick on the draw. Q-U-I-C-K. Quick On the draw. D-R-A-W, draw. Quick. Q-U-I-C-K, quick. Okay. On the draw. D-R-A-W, draw. The meaning is fast to react. Fast. F-A-S-T, fast to react. R-E-A-C-T, fast to react. The next idiom is put all your eggs in one basket. Put all your eggs in all basket. Put all your eggs, okay, in one basket. The basket spelling is B-A-S-K-E-T, basket. Put all your eggs in all basket, okay. The meaning is rely on one single plan. Rely, R-E-L-Y, rely on one single plan. One single plan. O-N-E, one single. S-I-N-G-L-E, single plan. Rely on one single plan. Can you tell me the meaning of rely? Can you tell me the meaning of rely? No. No. I rely you. What is the meaning of I rely you? Can you tell me? Anyone? The meaning of rely? The meaning of rely is trust. I rely you. That means I trust you. I believe on you. Okay. Idiom is jump on the bandwagon. B-A-N-D, bandwagon. W-A-G-O-N. Jump on the bandwagon. Okay. The meaning is join something popular. Join something popular. P-O-P-U-L-A-R. Join something popular. The next idiom is every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. L-I-N-I-N-G. Am I clear the spelling? Every cloud has a silver. Do you know the spelling of silver? S-I-L-V-E-R. Okay. Every cloud has a silver lining. L-I-N-I-N-G. Okay. The meaning is something good in every bad situation. Something good in every bad situation. The meaning is something good in every bad situation. Okay. The next idiom is cry over. Cry over. Spilled milk. Cry over. Spilled spilled milk. Cry over spilled milk. The meaning is worry about. WORRY. Worry about something that can't be changed. Worry about something that can't be changed. Can't be changed. Am I clear? Is there any problem? Okay. Then the next idiom is beat around the bush. Beat around the bush. BEAT. Beat around the bush. 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 The meaning is avoid saying something directly. Avoid saying something directly. Avoid saying something directly. How many idioms you have been written? 16. Okay, today you have written 16 and previous day 15. So total is 31. Okay, and next the idiom is hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail. Hit the nail. NAIL. Hit the nail on the head. On the head. Hit HIT. Hit the nail on the head. On the head. The meaning is say exactly the right things. Say exactly the right thing. The meaning, okay, say exactly the right thing. Next, the idiom is keep your chin. Keep your chin up. Sorry, the spelling is keep your chin up, not chain. Keep your chin up. CHIN. Keep your chin up. Okay. The meaning is the most precious word. What? Stay positive. The meaning is stay positive. Now, I want to discuss about today's topic. I think there were 3 topics. One is Operation Sindoor, one is about book fair, and one is about World Cup. And what was your topic? Okay, very good. So, there are 4 topics for today to discuss. First, Rini will come and she will discuss about her topic.
Good morning to my respected teacher and my all dear friends. Today I am telling about my topic. My topic is Operation Sindoor. I felt very proud to share about this topic. as an Indian. Operation Sindoor was launched by India in response to Pahalgam attack. It's a terrorist attack on tourists by five armed
Terrorist attack
on tourists.
terrorist.
Terrorists.
Yes. The pronunciation is terrorist.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It's a terrorist attack on tourists by five armed Pakistani strikers near Pahalgam in Indian administered Jammu and Kashmir on 22 April 2025, which was 26 civilians were killed. Terrorists mainly targeted Hindu tourists, but there was also a Muslim, local Muslim and a Christian tourist were killed. Operation Sindoor was started in the intervening nights of 6th to 7th May from 5 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. Operation Sindoor was mainly targeted the terror launch pads in Pakistan and POK, where the attacks were planned and directed. Operations and it's also involved to destruction of 9 major launch terror pads in Pakistan and POK, like Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba, which was over 90 terrorists were killed. Operation Sindoor showcased Indian Army resolve and strength. Our Indian Army was very brave during this operation. 20 to 25 within 20 to 25 minutes, Indian Army destroyed the Pakistani terror launch pads and killed the terrorists. I feel very proud as an Indian, but I feel very proud, more than very proud, as an Indian girl, because when our society say that girl cannot be a leader, a girl cannot be fight, and the army was mainly for boys, where the two brave girls like Colonel Sophia Qureshi, who is our army force leader, and other girl was Bhumika Singh. She was our wing commander during Operation Sindoor. They proved the whole society and whole country that a girl can anything. They are the two brave girls who lead our whole battleground. So I feel very proud, and I think it's will written right down in Indian modern history. That's all. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Very good. And now the Pranit will discuss about his topic. His topic is about book fair.
Respectable ma'am and my dear friends, today my topic is a book fair. I am visited many book fair, many.
I visited. I am visited.
I am
Grammatically, no, I am not. Just you visited in past tense. I visited. Okay, not I am visited. Am I clear? You told about your past days. So you have to discuss your topic in past tense. So you have to tell like this: I visited a book fair, or I went to a book fair. You are not an officer that you visit. You went. Am I clear? Okay, carry on.
Respectable ma'am and my dear friends, today my topic is a book fair.
Carry on, carry on.
I went many type of fairs.
Okay.
But my favorite fair is book fair.
Okay.
In this year, I visited a big book fair in Bardwan town. There was many types of books. There were many types of books, and I like the story books and the mystery books and drawing books. So I bought some drawing books and mystery books and story books from my mom.
Can you tell me the name of the books?
The mystery books is
Mystery book is.
the mystery book is Eken Babu.
Okay.
The story book is
There is a movie also.
yes ma'am.
I think to relate Eken Babu.
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Then
And the story book is Gupi Gain Bagamain Hirok Rajar Beshi.
okay. Then
I like this book too much and I bought a portrait drawing book for practice my drawing.
okay.
Thank you.
Very good. And everyone has discussed their topic very nicely. And thanks to you all to discuss about your topic.